G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video we're jumping into the new LRs. We've got the STR, Rose and Zamasu. So before we jump into it, don't forget to like and subscribe. I do team building guides for all the new units that do drop and easy ace. So being a tag unit, as you can see here, they have 6 million different teams. Probably worth noting that their leader skill, which certainly isn't my favourite, super bosses. But fortunately, as I said, tag character, so we've got lots of other options to work with there. For their links, we've got big bad bosses, which obviously is the main extreme link, so that's awesome. We've got Dismal Future, Kamehameha, Fear and Faith, Nightmare, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So this guide, for the purpose, will be just considering the links of the Rose aspect. If you do go into Zamasu, you see here, we do get the one link change there. So yeah, you lose Kamehameha. So still 6 out of 7 links. If you wanted to rock them as a duo, that could definitely be pretty fire there. If the rest of the team can follow up that other rotation. But you can see we've got the physical Goku Black, a super boss as support. Bit dicey using him, but he is an orb changer, which is definitely valuable. We've got the Int Rose, who's got his boost going to be activated. Not exactly sure of, I haven't had a look to see what the boost actually is, but I imagine that's brought him back to relevance, so he could definitely be an option there as well. And then we've got the Tech Rose and Zamasu. So a unit that I really do hope will easy A, or will super easy A, sorry. And I think they could be really valuable on the team if we get that. You look at Int Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, a unit that I do find myself using pretty regularly. So if they continue down that path, could be pretty fire there. Moving into our 5 linking partners, so a lot of Goku Black Zamasu's here. So we've got the Tech Merge Zamasu, who's not great at this point. But yeah, I guess if you're battling for a last option on a team, we've got the AGL Merge Zamasu Easy A, and then we've got the AGL Rose. And this guy is going to be an absolute staple when you are running this Zamasu. He's getting his super Easy A now, and he looks to be really good. So definitely can put him on your teams that you're running this Rose Zamasu on. We've got the physical Goku Rose, the AGL Goku Black, and then the STR Rose as well. Jumping into our 4 linking partners, we've got the physical Janemba, who obviously is still really good. The STR free-to-play Goku Black Zamasu looks to be a really good super easy A. I've only read his stats, so can't say exactly how good he's going to be, but looks to be really solid. So definitely an option that everyone will have available to him, which is nice. We've got the STR Goku Black, the World Tournament unit, so he got his Easy A, another support class unit, which is always nice. We've got the STR Cell Max, another super bosses unit that you could roll with. The STR Cell, I only include him here because potentially at some point he could super Easy A and be pretty good. But at the moment he's obviously a dud. And then we've got those free-to-play clone units. Now, a lot of them aren't overly crazy, but there is one Int one, which does have 2-turn support, and I definitely like the look of that guy. So that's someone that you could certainly keep an eye on if you're looking to fill out a team there. Then moving into our 3 linking partners, we've got the STR Cell. He does lead Worldwide Chaos, so another leader skill that you could be rocking this Rose and Zamasu on. We've got the Broly Trio. Super bosses, as I said, lack options, so a support class unit that can get guaranteed dodge is going to be very valuable there. The Int Vegeta and Trunks, a unit that I hope to see Easy A, and would fulfill any future requirements from the Rose's passive. The AGL Blues, the new Goku and Vegeta as well, and then the AGL Trunks and Gohan, which again, just another unit that could potentially Easy A if they're looking to feed us out some extra stones of content. But from there, we're jumping straight into the team building, and this does consider a couple of units that won't have Easy Aid by the time the banners have dropped, but I think given where Zamasu's team building is at, they're worth mentioning. anyway. So you can see we've got the Rose Zamasu as our lead. We've got the AGL Rose who's getting the Super Easy A that I've spoken about. We've got the Broly Trio, the Int Golden Freezer. Now I will say he was the last unit that I put on this team. Maybe you might prefer to go with Cell Max, or you could go with like an Int Hit. I was very torn for that last slot, so you could easily exchange him out. We've got the free-to-play STR Goku Black Zamasu, and then we've also got that Int clone Rose that I was speaking about beforehand. For this one, pretty obvious that we're going to be running a Rose Zamasu on each rotation. On one of those, I'd then be running the AGL Rose, and then on the other, the physical Broly Trio. So that'd leave us to float the Int Golden Freezer and the two free-to-play Goku Blacks as well. So quite a bit of support on this team, which is really good, because the Roses and the Zamasu, the new LR, is definitely going to have to carry here. So we're pretty much just trying to juice them up as much as humanly possible. The second team build we've got here is the new Blue Goku and Vegeta. They're a Future Saga / Fused Fighter lead. Now it is a good category mix. I just would have liked a bit more diversity in the category leads that they've been giving us lately. But anyways, that is what it is. So we've got them as our leader, the new Rose and Vegeta, Zamasu, the Super Easy Aid AGL Rose, and then we've got the Tech Gods, Tech Gotenks, and the physical Vegito Blue, who's also going to be getting his Super Easy A. He's insanely busted as well, so definitely looking forward to utilizing him. But for this team in particular, we'd be going for rotations of Blue Goku and Vegeta with the Tech Gods. They share 6 out of 7 links together, and they're going to be, I imagine they're going to be unstoppable, if I'm being honest. So that's going to be a fire rotation. Then the other one would be the Rose and Zamasu alongside the AGL Rose again. And you will see I refer to this rotation quite a lot, but that is because you're also going to be able to purchase Rose with the stones, the global stones that we've been getting. So everyone should have access to him. So that's definitely going to be really helpful for a lot of players. You see we've got Gotenks on the team here. He's going to provide that orb changing, and then he's just really sound defensively, just rocking him as a floater. And then, as I said, the blue Vegito with his Super Easy A is just absolutely insane. Provides support. I'm really, really looking forward to him. So I should have mentioned as well before, we need either three future or 3 extreme class units on every team. So for this, obviously we're going with the future aspect, being the friend, our own leader, and then the Vegito and the Rose. On the previous team, we had just gone full super bosses there. But I think this team will be very, very powerful for Rose. So the next team build that we've got here, it's a little bit of a wonky one. It's Battle of Fate. And Battle of Fate, just the units don't crazily mesh well together, but we're going to roll with what we've got. So we've got Extreme, and worth noting, Extreme, Frieza and Goku as our leader for the flat 220%, which is really powerful. From there, we've got Rose, Zamasu, AGL Full Power Frieza, the Namek Goku, the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. That second rotation, you could easily go another, like a physical Super Saiyan 4s or an AGL Super Saiyan 3. I'm just trying to offer diversity of units that you can use here. And then we've got the tech cells. So for this one here, you can see we're clearly going with the extreme class focus. Our rotations would be Frieza and the Rose Zamasu. We're going to have big bad bosses. Even if they aren't linking crazily well, that's going to be our saving grace there. And then on the other rotation, we'll have the Namek Goku and the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Leaving us to float Cell with his orb changing and healing. What will be nice about this team is by having the 2 freezers on the team, the 2 int freezers, you're going to have the initial turns of that 77% support, and that is going to be huge. So you will be able to really juice up the Freezer and the Namek Goku to try and help their stacking early on in fights, which is definitely going to be valuable. So, wonky team, but sort of thought it was worth including anyways. The next team we've got is an STR Cell team. So, as I said before, I think STR Cell leads Worldwide Chaos does give us access to quite a number of really good extreme class units. So here's our lead. We've got the AGL Transforming Cell in the team as well. We've got the Zamasu Rose, AGL Rose, Int Buhan, and then the AGL DKP. So for this one here, it'll be a rotation of the STR Cell with the AGL Cell. Clearly, I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this. They're going to link well. Yeah, it's just an easy tick box there. The Roses together, again, another easy tick box with their linking there. So that's a win-win on that front. We then have Int Buhan floating. Can cause really, really good damage. Has the orb changing. Yeah, has the dodge. Pretty much just a unit that is really, really easy to slap on teams just to utilize as a final slot, and also for that healing could be really valuable too. And then to fill out the team, we've got the AGL DKP. So pretty much just a unit that's going to be supporting and rocking in slot 3 to get us those dodges. So he definitely does have a lot of value on the team just as a little free-to-play unit. So, yeah, just an extra little extreme class team we could run there. And then the final team we've got here is another very, very wonky one, but I'm intrigued to see how much the support from the Path to Power Kid Goku could play in making this interesting. So, for this one here, it will be very wonky, and yeah, beware of that. But we've got Path to Power Kid Goku, AGL Full Power Freezer, again, Rose and Zamasu, the STRTN, the AGL Kid Goku, and then the AGL DKP as well. So it'd be rotations of Freezer and Rose again, and then Kid Goku with the STRTN. That'd mean you're floating the two Path to Power Kid Gokus with the Rainbow Orb changing and the 2-turn support, as well as AGL DKP with his support as well. Mixing in some superclass units with our leaders and the AGL Kid Goku is not 100% ideal, but we're sort of just making do with what we've got. And I always just loved, I don't know, I've got a special spot for Path to Power Kid Goku, so that's why he always gets a mention in these team building guides. But that is it, guys. Let me know your favourite team of them down below. I think running them on the STR Blue Goku and Vegeta is going to be far and away the best option for you, unless they go and fill out the Super Bosses category a little bit further for us. But yeah, I think this is going to be the best spot for them. So let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.